Hi, my name is Kylie, and I'll be doing my presentation on my high school volleyball coach. I chose her because she was a tough coach. She never gave up on us, always had a positive attitude. She always gave us constructive criticism to help us and not put us down. And she always made sure our grades and academic life came before sports to keep our grades up. The five aspects of sport I will be talking about is youth sport, sporting behavior, development through sport, women in sport, and deviance in sport. First, I will be talking about youth sport. During the summer of my high school years, the head coach would always run skills clinics for the younger kids, kindergarten through eighth grade. As players, we were expected to be there for the whole week or the couple weeks that she ran the camps. As players, we were expected to help them learn skills, teamwork, how to work together, to not give up on themselves and to work hard because they all can do it. Um, I think as players, we took them and showed them exactly how to do it rather than the head coach just explaining it to them how to do it. We were able to spend one-on-one time with them so they could learn the skill and get better at it. In my opinion, I think it's better for the younger kids to get involved in skills camps just because they can get participation and involvement and learn the basic skills before they get to middle school and high school. So they become better players all around. They also learn how the game works and just become better athletes. My next topic I will talk about is sporting behavior. As a volleyball athlete, our freshman, JV, and varsity teams were practiced as one team. We weren't three individual teams. By doing this, think it helped the younger kids, freshmen, get experience and build relationships with the older volleyball players because they have gone through it and have more experience. Um, our coach always paired us up with a senior player if you were a freshman, so they kind of took you under their wing and showed you about high school and volleyball, and always were told to go to them if we have any questions to since they were our partner. Um, as athletes, we were expected to have good attitudes, be nice to our teammates, and weren't allowed to say I can't. Our coach always said that we can do anything we put our mind to, and by saying I can't tells ourselves that we can't do it. When we would do drills during practice and we would set our goals to say we have 25 bumps up to the setter. If we wouldn't reach our goal, we would have consequences, and those result in doing some type of workout or running or something to push us to reach that goal. I guess volleyball helped me socialize with other players. We learned how to work as a team, how to push each other, basically, um, work as a team. We were always expected to have good attitudes, know the rules of the game, no cheating, treat others as you would want to be treated, and don't use words to put other people down because we're all at different levels and we're only going to be better if we help each other. My next aspect of sport I'm going to talk to is development through sport. I have been playing sports since I was a toddler, first starting to play t-ball, then softball, basketball, and volleyball. Luckily, our varsity volleyball coach that we had was also our coach throughout growing up because she was a mother of one of the team members. So with her, she was able to help us grow, become better athletes all around, not just in volleyball, but other sports. She would always just help us learn the basic skills. If we needed extra practice, she was willing to do that. Um, I think overall she just wanted us to become better players and took that time out of her personal life to do that. As younger kids, we just wanted to have fun, get involved, participate. And as we grew older into high school, we did it more for competition and wanted to win. And now I think out of high school, we do it for the fun again, to socialize, be with our friends, that kind of stuff. Um, Me personally, as an athlete, I didn't care whether we won or not. I was in it for the social part and to be with my friends. Although I did like winning, but that really didn't matter to me. Also, with our head coach, she always wanted us to win, but if we lost, she wasn't mad at us. She always said we can do it next time, work on the things that we needed to work on. Um, Participating in sports as a younger kid definitely helped me out as I grew older, just because I knew the basic skills, fundamentals, how it worked. And as you grow older, you want to be better, so you keep practicing at the things you need to help at. Sports also help me stay in shape, be healthy, have fun, and just know how to work as a team and with other players. Um, Sports are a good way to get involved. I think they get you out of the school life and just is more of a fun extracurricular activity than sitting at home all the time. And our head coach was always willing to help us get involved in stuff and become better players. My next aspect of sport I want to talk about is women. In high school, we all had the same sports. I think it's awesome how our head volleyball coach was a woman, just because we didn't have many women coaches throughout high school. They were mostly men. Um, it was someone we could relate to also, that knew us as a female rather than a man. Um, and it was also cool how she had a full-time teaching job other than coaching volleyball full-time. You never saw that get in the way of her volleyball career as a coach. She was always at practice, always did stuff that we had to do. She was always there for us. Also, through high school, I thought it was pretty cool how all of us female athletes always went to support the men athletes, and vice versa. They would always come to our volleyball games and cheer us on. I think all around, having a women volleyball coach was very influential, just because she knew exactly what we were going for. She always helped us. She would always relate to us in a way that other coaches couldn't, I guess. Um, that's all I have for that one. My next one I want to talk about is deviance in sport. As athletes, we had to sign a code of conduct and obey those rules throughout the season and school year. In addition to the code of conduct our school had, our coach also had rules for us. We had to follow those, otherwise, if we didn't, there would be punishment. For the school, if someone broke the code of conduct, we either had to sit out a few games or practices. But for our coach, if we disobeyed her rules, we would have a punishment from her as well. They One of the coach's rules while the varsity played was that the JV and freshmen had to watch their games. And if we didn't, we would have some kind of consequence, and we could also not be on our phones while the varsity played. If she caught us, we would have to run during the next practice. And her reasoning was that by watching the varsity players, we could also learn and help ourselves become better players. So I think that was a good idea on her part. It is a good idea to watch other players, and you can learn from them because they have more experience than you. So overall, I really enjoyed having her as a coach. She helped us become better players, better people in the world, learned a lot about working as a team and building people up rather than putting them down. So that's all I have for you. Thank you.